So, here we are then, MXGP 2019 action. So this is the playground, and we can just have a look around here. This is the playground. And here you can go around, find stuff. This is like an open world environment, and you'll find challenges and stuff like these things here. Now you can just ride around and explore. What is this? Let's just find out. Go on then, let's have a go. So this is the playground where you can just learn how to ride your bike, try things out, find little challenges, and they get really, really ridiculously hard. Copyright music action, oh well. Leap of faith. See, that looks concerning to me. Okay. I'm not gonna. This is get in there and race. Autopilot. Where am I going? I apologise in advance for my lack of skill. That didn't work. I tried to do a thingy. Scrub. We're going uphill. Love the gradient changes though. Obviously I don't know where I'm going, but hence I don't know whether I'm going on a big jump or a little jump. Hold your breath when you go over that. I knew it was coming. Have I gone the right way? I hope so. Okay. Exclusive gaming on BVV. Well, you got to try it all out. That's what it's all about. I told you the video won't do that well later. Look at that though. It's great that so many studios can do such good graphics now. Well, she's not great, is she? But the rest of the graphics were alright. Great when you're by the start line for these races, I might add. I got some good photos and pictures. They all pile into turn one, and it's funny, we always talk about the AI and being taken out, but actually a lot of riders do get squashed, and it's very physical around the first few corners. Obviously I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just trying to keep up with this guy. Oh wow, scum. I should have just done that normally. I was trying a bit of technique there and it didn't work out for me. That didn't work out for me either. I thought it was a big jump and it wasn't. Do you know what? We're going to restart. We're going to restart that. But that's not good. We've got to restart that business. Restart. Okay, on the bikes again. Ready to go. got a far away view now. That's new actually. It's not something we've had before. Far and away. Far and away. Do, 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 do. That's nice. Gives you a nice view of proceedings. You know, actually, you know, this is a really nice looking motocross game. I mean, we've come a long way thanks to Milestone. They've pushed things forward graphically because, you know, sort of various dirt bike games were really poor looking for many years. Oh, I thought that was a big jump again. Oh, he's taking me out. How the hell are you supposed to memorise this course? It's so long. Ruts are digging in more and more. Well, first place is going, isn't he? Can't stay with him. Trying to stay with first place, I couldn't do it. Yes, I'll make a whip. This isn't the right track for it really, but I'll have a go. The jumps aren't that big on this track. That's the issue. Let's find out where the big jump. There's literally no big jumps on this track. We'll try this one. It's just not a high enough jump to. Maybe if you bog down and you jump up when you do it. So bear in mind, I don't know these tracks, and a lot of the MXGP guys all know these tracks really well. There's not enough time. Right, back to main menu. We're going to look at a different track. Yeah, in the playground. We'll look at the playground again in a minute. We had a look at it. We just had a look at some of the tracks, and then we'll And there's a look about the game though that seems simpler to me visually than it did a couple of years ago. I feel like I'll see when Kevin reviews it. Visually, it feels like there's almost a step backwards. So we get on. Music. So we get on here then. Wasn't looking then. Wasn't ready. Right. Oh, okay. Let's get through. Let's get through. Ah, damn. Damn. Scum. Oh, tight. Oh, brutal. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Damn. What overtaking for nothing. I gotta say, it is pretty brutal in the sense that if you make one mistake, you are straight to the back. I doesn't do the rear brake. Again, it's a long old lap, isn't it? Well impressed with the length of some of these laps. They are very long and challenging for the riders. Get out of my face, man. Get out of my face. I'll catch these guys. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's together, isn't it? Oh. Oh, that's a horrible corner. Concentration at maximum, just to try and gain on these guys. I apologise, MXGP experts. I apologise, I'm not better at this game. Ah, damn! I was gaining on them. Gaining on them. Ah. One wheel off. Oh, how difficult is this? It's not just the track that's challenging, it's the various ruts that can throw you off, if you like. Viewers came back, yay! More viewers. We lost our viewers. The Gran Turismo audience were not keen on MXGP. Oh. Alright. Let's get out of that for a minute. We're going to come back to some racing in just a moment. Yeah, I can imagine. That's something that you just got to kind of put out of your mind, really, isn't it? You've got to commit to whatever you're doing, have confidence in yourself, and take the rough with the smooth. I guess. I mean, I'm always. You do want to get through the first couple of corners, don't you? I mean, I did find there was always that bottleneck, just like you see in the game, in sort of turn one. In the game you don't care, but in real life you do. It's not only that, but it's the cost of the equipment. You don't want to damage your bike and require more from your sponsors. If only it was that easy. Get away from everybody. I don't know where I'm going. It doesn't matter because we're going fast as we can. We're just going to try getting away. Good starts. lifting a bit there because I don't always know where I'm. Oh wow! Oh, he's pushed me off. Pushed me off. Scum right into a photographer. You should never be standing at that point. Now, because I don't know the tracks, I've always found that the whips and the scrubs, I know people talk about them all the time. But in actual fact, they're really specialised. You need to know where and when to do them. Obviously, keeping your bike as low down as possible. Look at that. Real life, that would just be a crazy drop-off. I can't believe the difficulty. We're only on medium and these guys are gone. Oh no. Restart. I can't even get off the wall there. But I will do this. Concentration. Can you see it? Concentration. Go, 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 quickly, quickly, fast, fast, come for me scumbags, come for me, I'm taking a wide line into turn 1, looking for my apex, don't mess with me, oh no, made a mistake, it's alright, we're good, tight into this corner, now I've got the racing line, you scum, oh he's pushing me a bit, and it's knocked me off, oh no, it hurts, I can't get around these corners without some guy pushing me. I'm never going to stay above last place. They are so difficult to beat. I'd like it if I was at least gaining on these guys in front, but I don't think I am. I mean, normally on something like Monster Energy, you'd be a bit higher by now, but so these guys are on it. So if you make one mistake after the start, you really are back of the pack, basically. Yeah, I feel so close. Look how close I am to so many competitors. To prize money and sponsorship and fame. So close and yet so far. So far. Why would you go over that hump? That was the question, SQ. There's a hump right in front of the corner. So when you're in the air, you're going slower than when you're on the ground. If there's opportunity of a jump or avoiding the jump, surely you just avoid the jump. The whole point of the scrubbing is exactly that. You're scrubbing off a bit of air. That's the thing I don't understand about it. I haven't had a chance to ask a biker why that's the case. Well, I hate to... Oh, he's knocked me off. I hate to imagine what this game is like on hard. That's all I can say. Honestly, it's going to be like... It's going to be like rock. I've lost my balance. Well, last it is. Last it is. I'm going to check out your answer in just a second. Last lap. I couldn't even keep with those guys on this difficulty setting. As soon as you get out of rhythm, it's difficult to get back into it again. Let's look at the replays though. The replays are cool. Replays are cool. Look at that. So look, we started okay, and then I just got caught up a bit there, and then they're just on you, aren't they? Look, they swallow you up like a peloton of anger, pushing me into a wall, you know, and that was it. Peloton of needy bikers. So these replays are great, aren't they? Look at this, proper looking TV looking replays with deformable ground, with ever improving physics. You know, it's great to see. The crowd look a bit stiff this year. I thought the crowd looked better in previous versions. They look a little bit stiff. Something about the game doesn't look as detailed as it did before. Leaning is big in real life. Yeah, no, I mean it works in the game. It's just, and it gives you a lot more speed through the corners. It's just very challenging to find the right sensitivity. I might need to go to the options to alter any kind of sensitivity for that. But I do find myself almost waving around a lot, and then wondering really, you know, it's a lot to do if you're then going back to a rear brake or something. That's the problem. You're using the same thumb to lean as you do for your rear brake. I'll have another look at the replay, because I think what's always interesting about the replay is this onboard camera gives you a nice feeling of motion sickness. It's really good for you guys to have some motion sickness, just to get it through your system. Get it through your system now. That's it. Embrace the motion sickness. Look at that. Board in your face. That's what you need. You'll feel much better. It really is. I hope that motion sickness is gradually seeping in now. That's it. Get it into you. Breathe it in. It's like when you're playing VR for the first time. When you're not used to VR, VR gives you that kind of motion sickness sweat. But after a while, you get through that. You get through that phase, and then you're like, my brain gets this. It gets this. So you get that feeling because your brain says, oh, I feel dizzy. And so your brain says, I must have eaten something bad that's made me dizzy. So that's the first reason why you get sort of nausea, is your brain's trying to work out what the hell's happening to you. And that's why on VR your brain has to work out, ooh, no, I'm alright, it's all fake, I'm alright, and then it's alright. Tell you what though, it's much more, when you're at these tracks watching these bikes, I'm always amazed how close they allow you to get. I'm always amazed at the precision of the riders and the height and the control they have. Much more controlled, very balanced. They might be on a limit, but they look very controlled in the way they ride the bikes. I was always very impressed with all ages as well. I mean, they start from the younger riders. I'm just very impressed with the quality of riding throughout the day. Yeah, you're aware of the risk, but as you move up to the top MXGP class, wow, they are on it. It's a really good spectacle. It's a good day out. I think you're right, Tim. I think in a way your body's just prepared for it gradually. The more you do it, and don't forget, as technology improves, resolution will improve, and anti-aliasing, and you know, all of that will make, and text to resolution, and all of that will help with solidity of the environment. And I think that help people as well. I think the fact that you can't focus on things very well, in the blurriness of it all, does affect VR. Even though it's getting much better, it needs a big step. And hopefully we'll get that. You know, with the new consoles coming out, we'll get high resolution headsets, but not just high resolution headsets, high resolution games that work in those headsets. That will make a big difference. And not just that, but also pixel placement and lens improvements. That's really where I think big steps are going to come forward. Improving the density of pixels and the lens systems they're using. just recovering the heat. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this stream today. I've enjoyed doing this stream today, and thanks to all of you who have just followed as well. Really appreciate the new followers coming on the stream. I appreciate you guys. Oh, sorry, I've hit the button there, sorry. I appreciate you guys jumping on here today, Tim and Tom and SQ, and saying hello and having a chat. And to everybody who watched the Gran Turismo stream earlier as well. And as I say, some of these highlights will appear on the YouTube channel. And essentially, when I'm recording games now or testing games, I'm going to use this much more for a place where, when you see me talking on the podcast about stuff, myself and Kevin play many hours on these different games before we give any kind of comment on stuff. So it's going to be great for people to be able to tune in. And yeah, some games you guys are going to like. You're going to say, oh, I want to watch Alan play this game. Or some games, you know, you're going to be like watching, you know, Red Out or something, and saying, oh goodness, I can't stand watching this game or something. But you know, what are we covering? We're going to be covering, I would say, WRC8, a bit of Wreckfest, a bit of this, a bit of retro, and maybe some Formula Fusion, something like that maybe. And we'll see what else comes. Maybe a bit of Truck Driver. We'll wait and see on that as well. Depends what builds a following amongst you guys. I would just say, you know, it's been interesting learning about different streamers as well, what they're doing right or wrong, and it never ceases to amaze me how boring some very popular streams appear to be, but we're always learning. Anyway, that's it from me for now, viewers. Thanks for tuning in today, and there'll be more from me as ever very soon. Hello viewers, well thanks for watching the video today. Do like and subscribe, it supports what we do. Do become a YouTube member. YouTube Patreon supports all of our content you see on the channel, and of course lots of gaming from retro to modern games. I love it all in terms of racing action. So click on one of the two videos just there to find out more.